of Eberron, Ashes of the Last War. We have ourselves a new overlay, modified by our very own Sif to accommodate our new 5-person team. So, big round of applause to Sif for being a good bean. Um, I am Obsidia, everyone's favorite Death Knight, and the DM of this campaign. We're going to go do a round of introductions before we do a brief session synopsis from the previous session, and then we'll hop right into this interlude adventure set where our various heroes do some R&R in the city of Shard. So, with all of that in mind, this is going to change my order of people I have to ask to go around. So, let's start off with still our very own Yulia / Paige.
Yes, it's me. Hello, everyone. I was not dying of laughter before this. Hi. So yeah, I am Yulia. When I'm not playing a cat wizard girl, I am an elven princess knight that goes by Royal Knight VT on both Twitch and Twitter. This week is a little slow because of conventions, but I normally play a lot of JRPGs, do a lot of Dungeons and Dragons with these amazing people, and play a ton of Skyrim. So come on by if you like that stuff, and thank you so much for having me.
Always happy to have you, Yulia. I'm curious to find out what is the new Swole cosplay for this con. But,
Ooh.
ooh. But thank you. Hopefully, you'll make great progress in getting that ready. Next up, let's do Herr Fruhling.
Oh ja, das ist me. Now, hello everyone. My name is Lily. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Lily Faywood. I am here playing Herr, Frau, Fräulein, whatever you want to call me, dear, that's fine. Fruhling, the lovely Eladrin Ranger. And I'm happy to be here. Happy to see where things go. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Lily. Definitely go check them out as well. Next up, we have Maribelle / Jubilee.
It's me. Hi, everyone. I'm Mary. Currently a halfling variety streamer. You can find me over on my Twitch at Maribelle Bramble. Currently going through a bit of a rebranding arc, so I will not be a halfling for too terribly much longer, but we do like to have comfy, cozy streams nonetheless, so we like to read books, we like to play some chill games, occasionally do some crafts and some cooking, and we just like those chill vibes. So if you like those chill vibes too, stop on by. We'd be happy to have you.
Thank you, Mari. Always happy to have you. Always happy to see that rebranding arc come. Emphasis on come.
Ayo.
But yeah, next up we have back for full-time adventuring, we've got Litro / Paint.
Oh, hello! I am back now. Hi, everyone. I am here. I am no longer a ghost. I like to play D&D, and if you like D&D as well, I play D&D on my channel as well. So feel free to come by my channel, where I think just about everyone on here usually plays in my games as well. Yeah, do that. But stay here first, so you can get all of Obsidia's like ad revenue and stuff for.
Yeah, that at least 20 cents a year.
Exactly. Very important.
Thank you, Litro. And then last but certainly not least, we have notorious cat girl, cat knight, cat fight, cat fright, Cess / Sif.
Hey, it's me, Sif. Cat girl, I guess. I don't have the strength to fight back the years today. I also made the thing like Obse. I will punch holes into your frames too if you so would like. I'm doing a costume stream next Monday, but it's Halloween, so if you want to be at someone else's stream, if you've got a hot date, or if you just want to get free candy, that's fine too. I love you guys. That's it.
Thank you, Sif. What if my hot date is notorious cat knight VTuber Sif VT, and the candy is the eye candy of watching his stream?
Oh,
Yeah.
you mentioned cat girl Sif, you get gifted subs. That's the only correlation. There you go.
Thank you for the resub and for all those new subs. All right, thank you, everybody. Previously on Eberron, Ashes of the Last War, our party found themselves preparing for their final round of the Arcane Arena, knowing full well that the match was going to be rigged against them. They did everything they could to prepare, including having Cess come up with a very outlandish and mostly offensive outfit to wear on the arena floor towards the crime family that is rigging this whole situation. While she was doing that, the rest of the party settled in for the night. Jubilee was haunted by dreams of her friends being foolish and adventurous on their own and not letting her protect them as she held them on chains and collars. And they awoke the next day ready to face their fate and see the destiny that awaits them that out on the arena floor. So as they competed in the arena, they got to hear a wonderful advertisement for Fae Fantasia 14, a, some would say, critically acclaimed role-playing experience. And got to square up with Kai Shen Zhao, the Black Lotus of Sharn, and his flunkies, where they were doing everything they could to survive against the unbearable pressure of having themselves being actively cheated against every step of the way, complete with teleporting monsters, stats rapidly increasing, stats slowing down, etc. Finally, though, Paige was able to discern that there was an amulet on Kai Shen's neck that was showing the Barramar family sign and perhaps was a key to their control over him. She shot it with a magic missile, and suddenly he sprung into action, helping them fight his previously erstwhile allies. As they did everything they could, fighting tooth and nail, they were able to defeat the allies, only to have it become apparent that there was a ringer still out on the field, a large Oni warrior here to ensure that this fight ended only one way. With his cheating on his side and the arena rapidly becoming concealed from the viewing pleasure of the audience, it seemed like things were going to get significantly harder, especially with these things cheating against them. But due to some strange occurrence around Sylvana, to which only Paige could truly view in its fragmented prismatic glory of tortured faces and arcane energy, the entire arena was shut down, and the party was able to fight the Oni, without any outside interference. Before he was finally taken down, though, he did do an incredibly powerful blast of cold energy, which disabled Cess, Jubilee, and Kai Shen all in one fell swoop. But Cess wouldn't let that keep her down as she rolled that sweet, sweet nat 20 and sprung back into action, punching the Oni right in the leg before Fruhling finished him off once and for all. With that, they were proclaimed champions. Kai Shen swore his fealty to the party, and with that, they were getting ready to leave the arena all together and celebrate their victory and collect their spoils. And that is where we will begin as you all leave the arena. As you guys are departing the arena, you become absolutely bombarded with people asking you guys questions. There's just fans, there's journalists everywhere shouting at you guys. The noise is cacophonous swell all around you as people are just going ballistic and holding up banners about you all.
Is Kai Shen walking out with us, or are they
Yep,
taking?
he's walking
Okay.
out with you.
All right.
You will hear from the crowd. You hear, "Hello, Flavius Merrick, voice of Thane again. From what I can tell, you seem to have some kind of collusion with the former champion, Kai Shen Zhao. How do you respond to these accusations of your criminal backgrounds, once again rigging this arena match?"
Did we watch the same match? Did you not see all the little things that they were doing on the other side? There's something more going on here. Maybe you should look into that as a journalist.
No denial as to your criminal ties and potential collusion, simply pointing the finger at others. Classic, classic, classic. Scribbling down notes.
Jubilee is
Guys,
legit. Jubilee is legit gonna just silently shove that man away and walk past and make room for everyone to walk past him too.
The half elf, with his little silver flame necklace and stuff, tumbles back into the crowd and is swept away, shouting.
That's our bodyguard.
You're very good at that.
And everyone else is just running up to you guys and cheering, kind of pulling on you a bit, shouting you, smooching at you, everything.
Newspaper tomorrow just says, cheating champion shoves handsome elf. Buy handsome elf.
You will see right before you're able to finally parting of the Red Sea get out of that the throng of people as the city watch starts flooding in to kind of get things under control. You do see that gnome from the Kornberg Chronicle poke out of the crowd with his own arcane recorder and goes, Carpello Dargus Bloomgeld again. Is there anything you'd like to say to commemorate your victory, Rose Gold?
Fruhling's just gonna walk past and ignore it, so you guys are free to take care of that.
Are there more reporters behind this one, Obs?
There are reporters, but these are the only two people who have names, so they're the only ones who
Okay,
actually
well,
gonna give you questions that potentially you could answer.
I'm gonna look at the crowd and go, all right, all you get up here right now, I'm gonna give you the one answer to all of your fucking questions, applicable to all of them, and you can just put those down in your paper, okay? You can quote me on it. Quote says on it, okay? Speaking on behalf of Rose Gold.
Okay, all the journalists, basically drown out the sky by looming over you right now in their desire to hear this.
I'm gonna grab whatever crystal camera thingy is there, pull it up in my face real close, and go, fuck the Boromaz. And I'm just gonna fucking... Okay, we leave now. We go inside now.
This is the part where we go.
Yep.
This is the part where we go. That's literally all they need. Cheating Boromaz. How do you feel about winning? Fuck the Boromaz.
With that, you can break free of the crowd. And where do you want to go? Do you want to go back to the Gold Dragon Inn to check out, or do you want to head down to like the lower district or something, or somewhere else?
What time of day is it right now?
This is the afternoon, so maybe it's like 3 o'clock.
Okay. There's still a lot of people around here. Maybe we should try to find somewhere quieter.
I do also want to add, I feel like regardless of our plans, we should go rest up for the... Do we still have that Gold Dragon room that we can like rest in for like maybe an hour? One could almost call a short rest.
Yeah, I guess if you wanted to head to the Gold Dragon Inn, you could have a short rest before you have to check out.
Would I mean, Kai Shen's got to get his luggage out, right?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's checkout. You guys got to get your stuff. Like,
yeah, we got to get Prince.
Exactly. And if we just happen to be there enjoying like a nice virgin pina colada for like an hour, I mean, it is what it is. Would you guys want to go back?
Yes, that's a break. Sounds nice.
No, that's a very good idea.
All right. With that, you guys head back to the Gold Dragon Inn. The little halfling host appears before you and goes, welcome back, Rose Gold. Always a delight to see you return. Congratulations on your victory in the arena.
Thanks. I think we're gonna have some celebratory beverages in our room, if you could send some up.
Absolutely. Would you like the ones on file or other creations?
Surprise us, and she'll just like wave it off and start to head up.
Of course. Also, there is somebody who says they wish to speak to you.
Goodness. Did they say who they were?
Yes, they indicated they were one, Paint.
Oh,
Oh, of course, of course. Are they here?
Yes, I have them waiting in one of the side rooms, but you can always give them access to your quarters if you are so inclined.
Yes, of course. He's with us.
And,
Excellent, Lady Ravelot.
and with that, he snaps his fingers, and you all are in a side room where there is Paint, comfortably lounging.
Paint, you're back. It's good to see you again.
My, oh my, oh my. Am I ever happy to see you. And I'm hearing the name Rose Gold on the news.
News spreads quickly, I guess.
I'm glad you enjoyed at least a little bit of my idea for a name. I
It
hope
seemed only
sticks.
fitting.
Oh, I'm excited for this. While I was gone, I did a little shopping on my way back here, and oh, hello, who are you?
Oh, don't pay any attention to me or anything like that. I'm just here with the group, part of the operation and such.
Are you Oh, well, go ahead, do it then.
No. Fruhling, you shouldn't be so modest, though. You did help us out a lot, and I'd like to really consider you a friend as well. You should definitely meet Paint.
I do appreciate it, dear. All good. I suppose that maybe I should lower my defenses at least a little bit around the persons that you trust.
Yes, this is Paint, the other member of Rose Gold.
Understood. I'd assumed that, but wasn't quite sure. Yes, Paint, my dear. My name is Fruhling. I was the one that was helping them out a bit with the Arcane Arena and such. Trained assassin, and overall, just kind of here to make sure that they're all safe in the course of the journey and such.
Oh, well, lovely to meet you. I'm always glad to help trust the lives of my friends in the hands of an assassin. Of course, that is also coming from someone who pretended to be someone else most of their life, so...
Assassins are very good at protecting people in some cases, you know.
Does that mean Juby could be an assassin if she wanted?
I could train her.
That's all right. I just have to ask my mother.
But I do have to apologize, as I only have 3 gifts here.
Oh, do not worry, do not worry. I wasn't expecting this either. And perhaps, maybe we'll get to know each other a little bit, and then we'll see where things go.
I would be happy to. Oh, but first, everyone, like I said before, I did some shopping on my way here, thinking of all of you, wanting to make this reunition a little bit special. I got some gifts for all of you, and pulls out 3 small hand-wrapped gifts for everyone.
Oh,
This is really nice. You really shouldn't have gone through the trouble.
Well, I did anyway, so just open them up and be happy.
All right. And she'll
And
go
I
ahead.
hand one to. Oop, sorry, I'm playing with cards right now and I dropped them. I will go ahead and hand one to Jubilee, Paige, and Cess.
All right. And what do we find as we unwrap them?
I'll do it one at a time. By order of the Discord call, because why not? Jubilee. As you open up yours, the wrapping paper is a bubblegum pink with a bunch of light pink polka dots on a dark pink background, with a very lacy gold ribbon around it. And as you open it up to reveal a finely crafted box, and inside is a embroidered silver dagger with the embroidery looking like that of rose vines curling up the blade.
Hey, this This is beautiful. Thank you.
Page, as you go to open up yours, it's actually a long and cylindrical one, and it has it is a pure blue wrapping paper with red ribbon around it, and as you unwrap it, you find a very well crafted leather scroll case. Popping it open comes out a magical scroll. A fine familiar.
Oh goodness, this is wonderful. Oh, thank you so much.
And Cess, the wrapping paper being a striped red and black. No ribbon on this one, but rather one of those sticky attached bows that you can just put on. Rip it open and you see a fine leather pouch full of leatherworking tools.
Thank you.
Now, I must apologize, as you are not the easiest to find a gift for, Cess, since I know that you like to make all of your own, and I know you already have smith tools, but I thought perhaps some new set of tools for another form of material could help broaden your horizons on things you would like to make yourself.
It's definitely awfully considerate of you. Thank you.
Paige, I know that you have that spellbook of yours, and while I couldn't find any scrolls that would pertain to time magic, I thought having a little helper to help you out studying at night could be quite useful.
No, it certainly is. Thank you, Paint. I really appreciate it.
And Jubilee, I know you are, your family is very attached to weapons, so I thought I'd go ahead and give you something a bit special. While it does seem ornate, it is a blade made of pure silver, so if ever we run into any more goats, you will not have to worry about finding a weapon that can damage it.
You can tell she's already pulled it out of her box and she's like testing the balance of it and, like spinning it in her hand a little bit, and she gives a very enthusiastic nod of approval and just gives a very genuine smile, like, thank you. This is really nice. Paint.
Fruhling from behind just kind of walks up behind Jubilee and grabs her arm and just says, "No, if you want to go for the killing blow, you kind of do a bit more like this," and just jabs.
I don't think I want to kill anyone in this room, but thank you, Fruhling.
Yes, please don't.
Yeah. Not saying you have to do that now. It's just something that you should always have on hand just in case.
So I heard all of you were fighting in the arena.
Yeah.
I'm trusting that went well, since you're not dead.
Ah,
No, it's still here. Yeah, we came out on top, actually.
Is this what that job that was about? The one where you all had those strange dreams?
Yeah, pretty much.
You have to tell me more then. I do hope you would fill me in at least a little bit.
Or it was pretty straightforward. The arena matches were being rigged, and so we were sent in to usurp the champion, make a show of it, and I think we did just that.
Oh, so it is now considered rose gold to the champions of the city then?
Some
I-
people like to think that.
I guess so.
I mean, I like thinking that.
I'm sorry. I
Oh,
missed it.
we did do this to to topple a crime family. So if you come across anybody under the family of Boromar, do not associate or trust or genuinely don't hang out with them if that's any consolation.
In fact, you'll fuck the Boromars into their faces or something like that.
Fuck the Boromars.
We did let them know that, yeah.
Yes, that is one takeaway I'm sure that they're very aware of at this point.
So, watch our backs while in the city. Got it. Well, you all look exhausted. How about we all sit and have a drink?
That would be nice.
Yes, I think that's a very good idea.
Well, we've had at
Why don't
least
we-
1 hour?
Yeah, why don't we go back to our room? I'd like to check on Prince too, see how he's doing.
Jubilee, do you look... You look a bit different.
Well, I was frozen solid today. I imagine I have some residual frostbite.
Well, I meant more in the eyes and ears.
Yeah, it's not like
I
a
don't know.
puberty thing, right? It's. Here you go.
I really, truly don't know why you guys keep saying that. It's just me.
Yes, but you used to look like this, and I turned into what Jubilee used to look like. And now you look like this, and then I turn into what she actually looks like.
She'll kind of touch her ears and almost like very self-consciously, like she truly did not think about it. Like she did not notice any difference.
Still a beautiful Jubilee.
Yes, we're not saying it's a bad thing at all. You know,
Just curious about the changes, all.
it might be a natural thing, though. I'm not quite certain.
New makeup, new hairstyle. Who knows? Perhaps those were there all along, and just a change of makeup or hairstyle brought the changes out a bit more for us all to see.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't exactly been keeping to my normal beauty routines lately.
Sure, it's kind of hard to do, considering, so. But, why don't we just, like you said, we should go back to the room and see Prince.
Yes. Hopefully he hasn't run up the room service bill too high.
That was a really good one.
I mean, you're not the one's paying, so don't worry. He could order all the lasagna he wants.
Why would a cat eat a lasagna?
We gotta get you some good literature, buddy.
I have a good few books I can recommend.
The Sunday comics.
I got some comics back home. We could snag them before we go back to Greywall.
Mondays, am I right?
Evangelion theme in the distance.
Yeah, with that, you guys can head back to your guys' arcane rooms, and you see that there is like 5 spirits all gathered around Prince, scratching him and petting him and feeding him.
Oh goodness, why did I ever worry about you?
Meow.
I'm glad you've been enjoying yourself.
Flaps his
She'll
wings
walk
a little
over,
bit.
give him little head pats.
He nuzzles into your hand and starts purring.
And she'll just look to the other spirits and be like, I think we've got it now. Thank you for keeping an eye on him.
Of course, Lady Ravamon. And the spirits disappear.
She'll pick up paint, not paint,
Pick up
Prince.
paint. Sweep
pick
them
up
off
paint,
his feet.
pick up Prince, and flop herself in the armchair where he was, and just big sigh.
Curl up on your lap and kind of give you a little biscuits.
Oh, biscuits.
Fruhling, as they walk in, is kind of just going to immediately head to a corner and just take out their journal and just start writing stuff down. But otherwise, it's just going to observe for the most part.
The drinks appear on a nearby table, like where you guys had breakfast. There starts being a selection of mixed drinks as well as straight, like, bourbon and rum and like high-end wine and everything.
It's even got my old-fashioned right. Very nice. Picks it up, downs it in one go, and just puts it back down.
Is Cash in with us?
He is not. He
Okay.
presumably went to his own room.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking of that, what are we going to do with him?
Well, he wants to work with us, right?
I guess it seemed like a bit of a contentious recruitment.
I don't think he
mean-
has really any other option.
You guys recruited another person?
Yeah, the former champion.
All right. But I
Um,
suppose they can bunk with me then.
I think after this job we just did, we might not have to worry about space anymore.
We mentioned to you before we left, right? Payment for this job is a boatload of money and the house me nice.
I heard the money bit, but I didn't know anything about the house remodel.
Apologies, my man.
Man, woman. It's whatever I feel like it.
Where do you folks normally operate out of? I don't believe I got that answer from you last time.
You'll find out. Threateningly.
Like,
Uh,
Paige about to say it, but like, wait, we're keeping secrets?
are we not
I think
telling
it's more
them
fun
about
if we
that?
just get Fruhling into a cot and have them react to where we're going.
Their eyebrow just raises at the, well, you'll see kind of comment.
It's safe. It is very safe. They took me in as well.
Yes, nothing to
It
worry
is a-
about. It's really cozy.
It's a cozy small little house with a goblin maid.
Yeah, I'm sure Lily wouldn't mind cooking for 2 more people.
I'm not exactly going to say no, but I do have my own interests. So if they align, then perhaps I'll come with you to go along with some things. But until I get confirmation on that, I need to be sure. It's very important, okay?
What
What
are
is
your
your interest?
interests? Yeah.
Not all at once, everybody. I suppose I do offer you. I should offer you a little bit more after giving you a little bit last night, Jubilee, and especially for you as well, Paint.
My ears are wide open, and I give them a little wiggle.
We can't know if our interests align if you don't tell us what your interests are.
I know. I'm
For
just
example, do you like tall men, short men, women?
Oh,
Mm,
I don't
anything
think that's
is fine,
what they were
dear.
meaning.
Anything is fine as long as there's a good connection. But besides that, I just need to figure out exactly what I want to tell you, because, we have been together for 3 days about at this point, and I can't say I've told anybody that I've only known for 3 days. But from what I can tell, you are a noble bunch, at least for the most part, which is important. I'm merely looking to get revenge on people that have wronged me.
Might we inquire which people? Again, just strictly business, making sure we're not at a cross.
The Seekers.
Oh,
That's a word I don't know. I got no problem with this.
Do I know who the
you,
Seekers are?
you guys do know that word.
We do, yeah.
Oh wait, we do. I'm sorry, my brain.
Ray explained to you that that's the Silver Flame fundamentalist terrorist group that kidnapped the monster kids.
Apologies. I have a problem with that group. I'm going to kill them. We're good.
Forget what I just
See,
said.
we
already
do
have
have a problem with that group.
We
Apologies.
actually already faced a few of them ourselves. Back when they kidnapped a few monster kids, we managed to very skillfully track them down. And
That's a big
ambush them at
phrase.
their hideout, rescuing all without any kind of casualty or any kind of misplay in our plan. We are quite the experts, you know.
They lie as loudly as they breathe.
Mm-hmm. Well, where exactly did you? Sorry, I'm blanking. Did you guys already say that you're from Greywall or not yet? Did you
Not
answer my
yet.
question with a question? Okay,
Yeah,
I was trying to make sure.
Seth answered it with a wait and find out.
yeah. I was just like, wait, I was blanking.
It's more fun if we play around with that. You
And
know?
where did you deal with this situation?
Back where we're from, which you will see. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't be keeping you in the dark. It's all for fun. We're from Greywall, and we fought the Seekers at Greywall.
I've been here for 3 months and found nothing in the crime syndicates here related to the Seekers. And now I've got a gigantic target painted on my back because of the Arcane Arena's fame.
Might do you good to come with us and lay low for a bit.
Does seem to make sense, doesn't it?
I mean, in addition, like, if you're gonna piss off the Seekers to, deal with them, you might as well be with the group that they already kind of don't like. I don't know, might increase our chances of running into them, right?
Not exactly about pissing them off, more finding them, tracking them down, and putting a bolt into their throats.
Some would say that is fairly aggravating to them.
It is our specialty.
We're really good at pissing off people. If we're really lucky, they end up being our friend at the same time.
Let me tell you this. So far, you seem to have a pretty good deal. You guys do get paid quite a lot of money for the work that you do. But I need to make sure it's okay with that D, given that he is my current employer. I think you should understand that, sis.
Yeah, I get that. You gotta stay loyal to the cause. Make
That
sure
is-
it's all good, all kosher.
That is the one that showed up in all of your streams, right?
Not quite. It was a separate entity that led us to LD.
No. Why does this always have to be so confusing?
Pay attention, dear. Things move fast in Sharn.
I'm still playing catch up. I am about 17 years behind in my life.
One day at a time.
We should make the most of what time we have together here when drinks are covered.
Down in a pitcher of virgin pina colada in the corner of the room. Yeah. That's all.
Jubilee will sip on a whiskey and just pet Prince and unwind a bit.
Prince will be purring enthusiastically. Sylvan will pour herself a glass of wine. To our victory! Rose gold!
Rose gold.
Getting better by the day, Sylvana. Yes, rose gold it is.
to rose gold.
All right. You guys all knock back some drinks. You can all take a short rest if you are so inclined.
Oh, God bless.
Yes, please. Yes.
Wait, did I refill my hit die from last night? I should have hit die.
Yeah, so you can all take a short rest, and once that is done, you guys can head on out.
Oh, boo, those hit dice.
Oh, God bless.
Remember, you had your con mod.
I have 69 HP on the dot!
Nice.
That's with the con, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, Fruhling. I got enough HP for the both of us. I will be needing all 69 points for free time tonight. Oh, fuck. Get him out now, get him out now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thankfully,
no.
thankfully, you shouldn't be needing to fight anybody for the next couple sessions.
I know, but it's the principle of like, oh.
I'll go over to them and I'll go ahead and I'll. You're looking a little rough. Here, allow me. Put my hand on their shoulder and glowing light will go ahead and envelop them to heal their wounds for another. If I quickly go over here. 2d6. You heal another 8.
Okay, I'm one off full then.
Oh.
That's fine. Oh, paint was it?
That's correct.
Very generous of you, especially for someone that you just met. Weren't you worried about me being an assassin or something?
Considering the people I grew up with, not too worried.
They're going to cock their heavy crossbow but just leave it on the ground.
Besides, holds up my new silver flame pendant. If I am to be part of this order, I do still need to start spreading the light to those who need it.
Religious folk, aren't you?
Newly religious. I have a new friend who has been helping me through a lot recently.
Yeah, you seem to have a bit more confidence than at least Paige and Sylvana in the party, so it would be welcome to see something like that. I look forward to potentially working with you, Paint.
And I look forward to meeting you. If ever you need any help, feel free to ask.
Darling, we've already met. It's just a matter of getting to know me.
Yeah. Spirit appears and goes, no need to rush, but 5 minutes remaining on your reservation.
No, dear, and I just got here. I never got a chance to take a bubble bath after a long train ride.
Well, other opportunities, I suppose.
I'm sure we can find another place.
There's always set where Cess and Paige live, or maybe LD will give us a place to stay.
We can ask when we collect our payment.
Oh, also, we can always just start heading home after we get paid. Thanks to my family, we never really have to worry about paying for any train tickets.
I mean, we've just got some free time, and it's gonna be a bit before the Bormas can, really kick us out of town, so maybe we could enjoy one night out here?
What do you
I'd
have in
really
mind?
like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is your hometown, so if there are any sights to be seen, I'd like to see them.
Absolutely. I can at least cook up one club. Yes, Levon?
It's been a few years since I've been back here, but I'd love to get a chance to see some of the old sights.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't
Sharon's
going to any of them tourist traps.
But I've never been to this city.
Well, how about this? Let's talk to LD first. We'll get our payment. We can celebrate a lot better when we have money, and we'll go from there.
Agreed. I guess, let's head out.
All right.
As you guys, check out of the Gold Dragon Inn, the halflings, take back your keys, give you, many thanks, 5-star them on help. And Kaishen will be standing there, still in his full armor, but he's got a big black and gold duffel bag slung over one of his shoulders.
So you're really serious about this?
I made a promise.
Hi, who are you? Sorry,
This
I'm
is-
part of the group. I was just absent for a bit.
He looks down at you, Paint, and goes, I'm Kaishen Zhao.
Oh,
He's
nice
the
to meet you, Kaijin Zhao. I'm
Okay.
Paint.
he's the former champion that we recruited.
Well, nice to meet you. And I go ahead and hold my hand out to them.
He looks down at your hand, looks over at Jubilee, and goes, is this one of yours?
Yes, they're with us.
He'll nod and extend out his hand and give you a crushing grip.
Ah. That's very
It's
nice
an honor
of
to
you.
meet a warrior that stands by them.
Yeah, if we had Kliff in that ring with us, your entire side would have been, would have been fucking destroyed. With like zero concern if we had Kliff with us. So get to know him. He's a good guy, or they're a good person, or she's a great gal. Whatever flavor they feel like being for the
Who
day.
is Kliff? They introduced themselves as Paint.
Whoa, wait a minute. I think the players really fuck. Sorry. Fuck, I'm out of it. Don't
Says
look at me.
1,000,000% always gets the name wrong of Paint.
It's blue guy.
Big Blue.
Don't look at me. In my shame.
Where will we be going next?
Well, we were gonna
If-
collect our payment in our victory, and we were
We're
gonna
gonna go see-
celebrate.
Before that, there's 2 stops. I mean, LD, yeah. We gotta get our payment and set things up with Kaishen so he's not, assassinated on his way out of town.
Exactly. We were gonna make arrangements for your safety.
And I want you all to meet my coach, especially Shenny over here.
Eye twitches a bit at being called Shenny. But he does not say anything.
Noted.
Are you alright with, this plan?
I have sworn to follow you. Lead the way.
You've sworn to follow us. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to agree with everything, though.
If you do something that warrants my disagreement, I will inform you.
That'll do just fine then. Well, shall we?
I think with that, Cess will lead the way. Where do you want to go first, Cess?
We should go to LD first to, get our payment, ask if anything else we need to worry about, stuff like that. Get Kai set up, you know how it is.
Yep. So yeah, you guys head on down to the lower district. Paint, you become aware that the lower district is pretty smelly, pretty claustrophobic, and pretty dirty. But it's full of also the smells of lots of spices and people shouting at each other, and you see lots of gnolls and shifters and whatnot running around being scamps or just hanging out on the stoop, etc.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Smells like home.
It is home, isn't it?
Yes.
And people are, once they notice you guys there, fucking there are effigies of Cess and Paint Cess and Page everywhere. And you see banners that say Rose Gold written in, kind of cheap paint and stuff all along the streets.
Well, it looks like you are some hometown heroes.
I know who the champions were, and just look over back to Paige and Cess.
It's us. The heck? Don't worry. One night out club in here, one night out partying, and everybody will know who you guys are. And see those posters right there? You will be up there too.
That's all right. I'd rather not be remembered as a living popsicle, so that's just fine if they remember you too.
Better than that, and I point to like a person selling photographed, like framed photos of like Featherbeard Page.
Also, I think the reason the pictures are up is because you grew up here.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, that is the natural conclusion. But yeah, I get you.
You
I
have
get your
earned
pain.
their adulation.
It is a nice benefit on top of the major benefits we are getting from this job.
This is what you wanted, isn't it, Cess?
I mean, international acclaim would be nice, but I'll settle for this.
Is this not international?
Oh no.
So Arcane Arena does get broadcast pretty far, from what I know.
Far.
Well, I mean, there are other pits to make your name in too. If everyone else remembers, and Kai, Fruhling, maybe you've heard of it. There's the fighting arenas in Droam as well. I think the Trixie has mentioned it. I'm not entirely sure.
Yes, I'm aware of them.
Hey, who knows, Kai? Maybe you and me could go for a couple rounds in that arena. Spread our fame far and wide. No crime families attached.
I did not compete in the arena for my own self-aggrandizement.
Then why did you fight?
He glares down at Paint and goes, I was compulsed.
Oh, it was because of the pendant, wasn't it?
Among other things.
You mean all that time as champion and you didn't even want to be there?
Such things mean nothing.
Well, what did you want to do?
Yeah, he goes quiet.
Well, we won't pry you for information till you feel more comfortable sharing with us. But until then, hope you're comfortable palling around with a bunch of party havers.
I will ensure no harm comes to you.
You and me both.
Well, welcome to Rose Gold, at least for the time being.
Nods and puts a hand down on Paige's shoulder. Just gives her a nod before pulling it back up.
She visibly the weight of the hand made her scrunch a little bit.
There's the weight of it, plus he's also wearing full plate, so
Yes.
As you go there, you see a big half ogre front man. What was his name? Wasn't it Tim or Tiny Tim or something? Jim, or was it Jimmy?
I have it. I have the notes.
Please tell me.
Yes. Wait, let me. His name. was...
Tony or something?
I think it was Tony.
Where is it?
So many notes.
So many notes.
On note taker, what's his name?
Oh my
No
What's his
pressure,
name?
no
What's his
pressure.
name?
What's his name?
I forgot it was just Tiny Tony.
Tiny Tony, yes.
I was Tony.
Yeah.
Comes up and goes, "Hey, says a long time no see. You went to pretty good in the arena."
Those were a lot of words you can join together. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm doing
Kinda
fine.
blurry,
I was happy to see you.
Happy to see you. Are
I'm
you
sorry.
sauced up on the job right now?
No, I was just celebrating your victory with some of the locals.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Abyssal.
What?
Who is this little guy?
Add them to the list of cool people that with us. He, she, they, from originally from our group, but were out of town due to extenuating circumstances.
They is fine.
You missed a lot of the good shit, little one.
Don't
Yes,
worry, he gets his face pounded. They get the face pounded on the reg with us, anyways.
I am sorry I missed it.
It's okay. Welcome to the club. I didn't know you was bringing that guy over there too. But I guess humble as he may be, you're probably pretty happy to see the rest of you.
Okay, Tim Tam, give me the bottle you're keeping on you right now. I
Do
won't tell
something
LD,
with
but I
words.
ain't letting you
Just
get
doing my
this.
job.
I know you're carrying. I can smell it.
Hey. He reaches into his suit jacket, and takes out a bottle of moonshine.
Okay, buddy, you can. I'm gonna leave this inside with the bartender. You know, she's a nice lady. She'll make you. You can get it back from them when your shift's over. Because if LD sees you like this, you ain't gonna hear the end of it.
You don't tell LD about, okay? Okay, you
I
gotta
won't.
stand there with your friend
You are
Tony, eh?
fucked right now, ain't you? I just said I won't.
We're just hoping that carries over for the rest of yous.
I won't say a word.
I wish I
Stay
could
with me, Tony.
They ain't
Oh,
Knox.
Oh, I can think of a few words I'd like to hear you say, Paige. Eh?
What do you want me to say?
And we're going inside now.
You have
Thank you,
such a way
Tony.
with words, Tony. It is truly incredible.
I'm sorry I cannot cure your poison.
Kaishin shoulder checks Cody as he walks in front of Paige. Hey, no disrespect.
Oh, what a character.
As you go in, it's more, classy lounge music. You see rose gold banners up in here as well. Lots of people just kind of, passed out from the initial celebrations. And there's LD sitting in his big leather chair with Pearl the Goliath boy in his lap still. And he looks over at you guys. Hey, welcome. It's my champions. Pleasure to see y'all.
And LD. So, first things first, these folks here are rather curious about the, pay thing.
Straight to business. That's what I always liked about you.
It is what it is.
Well, what I'd agreed on with the daughter was 1,000 gold each. I could give it to you direct, or I could have it put in your accounts.
Not a good idea to be walking around with 1,000 gold each in our pockets.
We've already discussed the terms of payment, LD, so you know what's going on with me.
Yeah. I know you. Fru. I got you. For the rest of you, though, it's up to you. I got it in the back if you need it. Otherwise, I'll make sure it's wired to you appropriately.
LD, can I, out of character, it doesn't matter which one we pick, right?
No, you're still getting 1,000 gold. It doesn't matter. It's just whether you want it on you right
Okay.
now
I was
or
just
directly in your
wondering-
direct deposit.
do I do my magic item RP now, or like we just do we do that? Like, I don't know when this is getting timed. I'm sorry, my brain is small.
I did pin when you guys would get your stuff, but
Oh no, I see it, but it's like separated under normal arc, so I don't know if that means at Greywall or here.
yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to do a separate talk for your various illegal paraphernalia you wanted.
Okay, we'll do it now. LD, you come across contraband, right?
Yeah.
You know what? Take that 1,000 gold. Give me a box of like shit that you've stolen, that your men have stolen from like a police evidence locker or something.
You think I'm selling loot boxes? You think I'm that evil?
I mean, LD, come on, the Boromars just got toppled. You had to have you had to have obtained some of the inventory.
All
I
right,
thought
all
loot
right. I got
boxes
some
were
out
outlawed
back
years
for
ago.
you. You know, it's some special stuff I was able to get recently. I can arrange you with it instead.
Premium currency.
Yeah, could you have that get shipped back to Greywall? Cause I heard on the news recently that a wizard got Sean PD raided, and if that box that I see back there was what I think it is, I mean, I want to deal with it. Weird wizard shit is weird wizard shit, and I'd rather deal with it back in Greywall than at my place.
Yeah, he shrugs his giant stone shoulders and goes, "Eh, that's what you want. I can get it delivered to Greywall. Get it right to your house. No big deal."
I know this is like minor detailing, but since you're orchestrating the delivery, just put a note on it. It says it from Sess, like, Lily, don't open this box. I swear to fucking God, if you open this box, I am tying your hair into a really annoying braid.
Wait, says what? Why do you...
I thought loot boxes were outlawed after the Great War of the Ultra Rares.
Listen, the Ultra Rares may have been the potential cause for the collapse of an entire nation, but I'm willing to take that bet.
Should we be worried about this box at all?
We can analyze it
What?
after I finish it.
I can only hope that it's full of comments.
Listen. I got faith in LD, and if that box is from a wizard in Shan who was big enough to get raided, there is bound to be stuff in there that I can use to make myself stronger.
I'm all for it, since everyone seems to be voicing their concerns. Go for it, Sess. Sounds fun.
Yeah, and if something bad happens, It's okay. We got a person that could probably shoot it out of me, and we got a guy guy who can heal it out of me. We'll be fine.
Right, well, that's what you say, and if Paige agrees,
Don't worry, Sylv, I'll let you take a look at whatever I end up making from all that weird shit.
Yeah.
Right. Well, if any of you other guys want anything particular alternative form of payments, you can let me know. I got your stuff, Frou. I'll show it to you afterwards.
Much obliged.
This wired is good for me, thank you.
Alright.
Yes, that's fine. Wired as well.
So be it. And make sure it's all wired to your accounts. Note the particular rating off of Sess taking alternative payments, and, well, you all square by me. As long as you're down here in the district, you're always welcome to stay at one of my hotels. Free of charge, of course, no big deal.
Oh, that would be really great, thank you. That's generous.
I'm a generous guy, and besides, you just earned me quite a mint.
I guess we did, didn't we?
Stand up and sling an arm over Jubilee's shoulder and be like, "Sees?" He gestures to you and him. "This could be the beginning of a very profitable relationship."
Well, you see, I've got some connections of my own back at home, but tell you what, if I'm ever in town and you're looking for some, a little bit of muscle, I wouldn't mind offering my skills for the right pay, business.
Juby, don't work with LD without us, just to be safe. All right? I trust the guy, but it's good to have a person like me who is accustomed to his business. Ain't that right, boss?
Hey, it's up to you,
I thought I
Seth.
was
It seems
nailing
like
this
you
whole
got
banter
some
thing.
smart kids with you.
I thought I was nailing this whole banter thing.
I mean, he
Hey,
ain't
you a
kicked us
good
out yet.
mensch.
So.
And he fucking pinches your cheek with his big stone hand.
Ow.
It's a bit more fast and loose than that, Jubilee.
But yeah, you go anywhere. I've already told everybody you the dramatis personae of the lower district. Anywhere you go, they know you on LD's good terms. You the champions. Feel free to find a nice place. Walk in there. You fucking own it as far as I'm concerned.
That's a very, very powerful thought to have, LD. Thank you. Thank you, big man.
Now, if yous don't mind, I gotta talk to your little frou-frou friend over here.
There's one more thing, actually. We were hoping to speak with you about, LD.
Eh?
Our new associate here, Cashin, he's offered us his services. We want to make sure that whatever safety you offer us, he gets as well.
He looks down at Kai-Shen. Kai-Shen looks up at him, glaring. Yeah, well, Cess, it seems like you have demonstrated more personal skills than I thought you were capable of. Or I should probably presume your sister probably had more of a role in this one.
Yeah, she kind of. I mean, we all tried to, but my sister was the one who saved the day here.
Alright. If you all vouching for him, and you're willing to look past his particular background, well, as far as I'm concerned down here, he's what he use, and you's under my protection. Anywhere you go and shine, you know, LD and Das got your back, and we'll be watching you. No Barrymar knives in this area.
Trust me, there was no actual desire to help the Boromars in his bones. He's not loyal to them.
Well, thank you, Mr. LD. I do appreciate it.
You don't have to call me Mr. LD. You could just call me LD, or you could just call me Long Drop. Either way.
Oh god, yeah, that's what LD stands for. Don't ask him to explain. Don't ask him to demonstrate long drop.
You want a demonstration?
No.
I am quite curious, actually. I don't think I've ever discovered what it
I
really
think it would be
meant.
very informative for the innocent ones to see.
Oh, it's been a while since I got to do this for somebody so consenting. All right. Yeah.
Hmm?
What is
Walks over
happening?
and sweeps Paige off her feet.
Oh
What?
no.
Wait, what?
Sylvana, get ready to I go to that angle. I got the other one.
What is he doing? What is he doing? And he strides out the front door.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, don't worry, kitty. I got you held tight.
Did Paige just get kidnapped?
And
No.
if you guys follow him outside, you see him just knees bend in his suit, and the ground cracks underneath him, and he abruptly bullets up into the air with his stone wings.
Pay!
Just get ready. Get ready.
He goes
Time.
about 100
Brace
feet
yourself.
high.
Jubilee is arms out, ready to catch Paige if she falls.
He looks at as he's holding Paige. He goes, "Don't worry, kid. Usually when I do this, there ain't no nothing to break their fall. But for you, I ain't gonna let any harm come to you."
She's like curled around him like the cat claws, like trying to dig in, like scared, curled into a ball cat.
It only takes a second. And with
A minor illusion of mattress below them.
and with that, he pulls Paige off of him and basically fucking speedballs her down towards the ground.
You know what? I silent image a bouncy house.
Get in position, get in position!
Thankfully, when you get about, 20 feet off the ground, your descent is rapidly decelerated by your Featherfall token. Which is a bit of a punch to the guts, but you could then safely drift the rest of the way down where all of your friends catch you.
Slightly half conscious.
How many
Oh my
times did
God.
I say it? Don't ask!
Why did
Don't
you
find
let
out.
Why did you let him do that?
I mean,
Are
it's
you
not like we had a
okay?
chance to...
My stomach hurts. I need to go lay down.
Savannah, grabs her.
Well, at least you landed on your feet.
Most shifters do.
I'm saying, listen. It's not like we had a chance to stop him, and I actively warned y'all. Don't ask about it. Don't say anything about it. How'd you think I found out when I was 12?
Next time, Frufu
12?
says something idiotic, how about you say no, sis?
How is this my... I literally did not... I literally said not to...
You're supposed to know better.
Can I go next?
That's it.
Hey,
I'm not
no.
giving them. I'm not giving out of character. Sylv isn't getting the blessing anymore.
It's not like she was ever in any actual danger. Why would they smush the symbol of the lower city?
You are
Goodness.
putting an awful lot of faith into LD's throwing capabilities.
You
Well, I
know,
also have these, and I pop out some large angel wings.
It's okay, Solana. Really,
What?
it's fine.
Do those... Hold up. Paint. Do those work?
Well, I haven't learned to fly with them yet, but they are real, and I go ahead and pat you on the head before they go right back in me.
and you get on Jubilee for changing appearances?
Well, yes,
Well-
but with me it's normal, as I quickly turn into you.
I did not give you permission to do that, darling. Please switch away from it right now.
I turn you into you, but red.
You know, I do have a form that is red. It's not exactly a very big change.
I turn back into paint.
Land on the ground with a bit of a superhero concussive force. Hey, it's been a while since I got to do that, Thank you.
You're welcome, I suppose.
You did good, kid. You're real brave. And he hustles Paige's hair. Sylvana tightens her grip and, basically tries to turn her back between her and LD as she's pushing you away.
Did we get the hotel information?
Oh, if you want my recommendation, my humble opinion, just go head down to the Roost. Pretty good place, if I don't say so myself. That's where I send, some of the higher end people down here.
Roost. Alright, thank you.
And
Nope.
enjoy your riches.
And that's just an inn.
Yep.
Oh, it ain't an inn. It's the next best thing to a luxury hotel down here. It ain't no Gold Dragon Inn, of course, but it was pretty nice, if I don't say so myself. Recently renovated.
I think that'll work out just fine. Thank you.
If you seize any bloodstains, those were part of the previous occupants that are being renovated.
And there it is.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, go have a good time.
Well, it sounds like we should be off. We have a city to explore before heading back home. Says you'll have to show us the sights, as you.
Well, if we're only spending one night here, we could walk around, see a few good things. It's about like 5. Get to the inn, set ourselves up. It'll be like 6, and then we could like maybe look at some sites, go to a club, get some dinner while we potty, enjoy a night walk back to the inn. I think does that sound good to y'all?
Sounds great.
Okay, cool. Real quick though, I do want to go see my coach though with y'all. I would at least I'd like to introduce y'all to him because, you know, I'd like him to know that I'm with people who are strong and capable.
Says, I do need to speak with LZ here for a moment, so
Yeah,
I may
yeah,
have to skip out on that.
We can wait for y'all. I mean, I'd like him to meet you too, mainly because, you know, you're also going to be part of this group, yeah?
This is the moment.
Okay, we'll go wait outside.
Are we already outside?
What? No, we were still in the office, right? And then we
No,
were gonna go walk out in Fruhling.
you went
in
outside.
Fruhling.
We ran out
We went
to.
outside for the
I
drop.
cannot.
Jump.
I'm very sorry, guys. There's a lot in my head right now.
I'm going to go back in. You folks enjoy your time.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me, actually. While I was gone, I had to talk to my mother a lot. But I did put in a good word for us, so that may be a future job for us in the future from my family.
Well, that's great. I mean, I don't need to pry, but is that all that you two talked about?
If you're curious about if I told her about the gestures to paint, then no. I would prefer the rest of you to be with me when that conversation comes. But no, the reason my mother wanted to talk was to talk about the strange occurrences that happened on our train involving that Houndmaster that we took down. And the weird cursed sword that he wielded. How it could be prevented and how we were able to deal with it. And I put in a very good word in all of your abilities and how you helped solve the situation. So, hopefully, with such a good word, and being that my mother is very high in the chain of the actual Dragon-Mocked family, there will be coming more work for us soon.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it went well.
And whenever you're ready to, have that difficult conversation with her, we'll be there.
I appreciate it.
Alright. Fruhling.
Yeah, that's me.
As you are lagged behind the office. LD goes, "Hey, I got your payment set up as well as I received the delivery."
From Snow, yes?
Yeah.
These folks are interesting. I'm surprised you trust them.
Yes, that's a good kid. Worst case scenario, you all died. And I just have to find another group of patsies to do it.
I suppose that is true. Were we the first? Or was it one and done, as one might say?
I don't feel like it would be great for anybody's confidence if I were to disclose that.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'll go ahead and take the package from Snow and just kind of look at it. And it's inside of it's a very, very finely crafted hand crossbow. And just on it, there's a bunch of sort of like snowflake runes etched into it. It's similar to the heavy crossbow, with just a bit of a signature towards the end. It's just You know, I think Snow would get along with your people. Small folk, but powerful. You know, you really put me in a bit of an interesting position here. Didn't exactly expect to be quite so famous as this.
Well, it's a part of the territory. You get that big compensation. It comes with a little bit of the downsides.
I may have to head out here. This is a little too much heat for me.
Hey, so be it. We over here, though, there's always more work, and you and whoever you decide to consort with are still under my protection.
I appreciate that, LD. I just need to double check. These are the folks that took down a sect of the Seekers over in Greywall?
That's what I hear. Partially what got them this gig.
Even the ones they call Paint? I saw the medallion on their neck.
Apparently they weren't always Paint, but they do have a bit of a killing streak when it comes to those types.
I'm gathering that a bit. Very strange person. But understood. Is the other package on the desk as well?
Yeah, there's like a briefcase. He hands over, goes, it took a little effort to get these. I had to pull some connections back in Drome, but they should be good for your purposes.
I'll click open the briefcase and take a look inside.
I'm 20 Sylvan runic etched bolts that whenever you pick one up and look at it, it constantly is changing colors from different angles, and you see different shapes and patterns appear on it, and especially centered around the actual head of the bolt.
See, this is why crime pays, doesn't it?
Hey, I know better than most,
Wouldn't be able to get something like this from working for the government or something.
Yeah, he kind of slaps you on the back with that stone fist. He goes, "Hey, it's all about who you know, and LD takes care of those who take care of LD."
Thank you, LT. I do appreciate your kindness and hospitality during the times that I've been here. I will stop by if I find myself in Sharn again. But you know how it goes.
Places to go and people to kill. Don't you know it, kid?
If Esteval and Acorn ever stop by, give them my regards and treat them well.
So noted.
I'll be off then.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr.
He kind of laughs and goes back to go pat his lap again for his Goliath to get back into it.
Farewell to you too.
Pearl winks.
Now I'll walk out.
Hi. Y'all are greeted back with your frou-frou.
All good.
Oh, welcome back.
If the offer still stands, I would be glad to join you folks.
I do hope those renovations do include more rooms then.
I get the feeling the dot is gonna have a, they're just gonna know.
If not, you're gonna have some roommates, Paint.
I'm sure whatever it is that you folks have will be more than enough. I've slept on the streets here many a times. You do what you have to do. It's a sign of work.
All I require is a floor.
it'll be more comfortable than that, I can certainly assure you. And Lily will take good care of us, keep us well fed.
You hear, you see
Well, you
Kaisha
can have a
pass
bed,
over.
which is like a floor, but raised off the floor and soft.
I know what a bed is.
Well, then good. You are getting one.
And Kaisha shakes his head and goes, "Where is the roost?"
Right. I suppose we should get ourselves settled there first.
Alright. Cess, you know, Cess and
I've
Paige
seen it
know
before.
where it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen it before.
Yeah, you've seen it. It's always been a very nice place. It historically has belonged to other consiglieri. But apparently your boy was able to make some change in managements.
Yeah, me and Paige used to sneak in there for free continental breakfast. It wasn't the cleanest, but like, ayo, free food is free food.
It was very good.
How,
Remember where it
charming.
is.
I
So you
imagine-
were cat burglars.
No, what, do we just walk in? If you act like you belong, then you get the free food. They don't card you or nothing. Hell, if you really wanted to be an asshole, what you could do, right, is you could walk in for an actual, like, dinner and, like, say, oh, yeah, you can bill it to room whatever. And then, you know, someone else has to pay for your dinner bill.
And we
No.
did that often, but
We didn't do it often, but I mean,
It was forced charity, I see.
opportunistic free food.
Jubilee and her privileged childhood are being very quiet right now.
Let's go ahead and head inside.
This time, when you are able to approach the roost, you're immediately welcomed in, as a hobgoblin is managing the establishment. And he will look up at you all and be like, "Oh, it's a pleasure to see Rose Gold has decided to grace our establishment."
I have to try to get used to that name now.
As you should, it's an excellent name. And yes, they are here because all the other places had too many adoring fans cheering the names that just didn't give them the peace and quiet they wanted.
Also,
Yeah,
sorry. Also, LD told us to swing by, so you know, to help out the business and all that.
Yes, we've been informed by Mr. Drop as to your relationship, and rooms have already been prepared for you.
Oh, that's wonderful then. Thank you.
Of course, Paige, we are honored to be able to serve you all. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you are inclined to, and you're always welcome back.
Weird hearing that.
Do y'all allow animals? Just double checking on, proper protocol.
He looks at Prince, and Prince is just resting on your shoulder and gives him a level gaze. Meow. Yes.
It's the scene I kept.
Whatever companions you wish to bring are also welcome.
Thank you.
Meow.
I suppose if we're going to have cat shifters be able to stay, an actual cat isn't that much different.
That's
Hey,
really
there is a
racist.
distinct.
What is that supposed to mean, huh, Frou Frou?
What?
Oh, but it's gonna say curiosity kills us, huh? Because I've been curious, huh?
You're pretty curious about how the Fox of Bormar stuff was going to affect your life. We'll have to see about that, too.
I've also been pretty curious with the weapon you're packing that isn't your crossbow, but, we're not gonna talk about
Um,
Curious?
Don't act
your-
like I'm the only one who's looked at it. It's right there. Like, I'm pretty sure, first thing Payne noticed was definitely that weapon. Anyways.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't understand. We only saw Fruhling use the crossbow.
I've got another hand crossbow right down here now.
When did you get that one?
The hobgoblin snaps his fingers, and you see some goblins come frantically darting over, wearing like bellhop gear.
Yeah, I think it's time for us to get to our room.
They will see you to your rooms. Thank you for patronizing the roost.
That's what we do.
Please follow us right this way.
Right. Lead the
You
way.
don't?
Little goblin boy and girl wheel out a little push cart for y'all to put your bags or anything on. Kaishin will toss his duffel bag onto it.
And we will proceed to the penthouse suites for you all. Do not worry, do not worry.
Start scampering forward towards what appears to be a mage lift.
Very generous of LD then. I was just expecting normal rooms.
As was I.
And once you get on the mage lift, the goblins will press some buttons, and you guys go slowly to the top as really off-key bard music plays.
No.
Perfect.
Is this one the bot?
I believe that's the girl from Ipanema. And once you get to the top
floor,
floor,
better jobs than this.
there are 4 gnolls set up in the hallways, wearing uniforms, but they've got various blades at their hips, and they'll stand at attention as the goblins lead you guys into an expansive, basically apartment complex at the top of this hotel. Each person can have their own room if they're so inclined. They're very nice, like deluxe suites, full kitchen, full bath inside of them, as well as there are communal areas.
Is there
Yep.
a hot tub?
What'd you say?
Is there a hot tub?
There is in fact a hot tub.
Yes.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
We hope you enjoy your stay. If you need anything, just please feel free to press the bell, and we will send attendants to you post haste.
Thank you kindly. I think this will do just nicely.
Yeah.
2 goblins will bow to all of you guys and look up at Kaishen for a moment, and Kaishen just kind of gives them that same like level glare down at them, and they scamper away.
I tip them each a gold.
Okay, they gladly take your gold.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow, this is pretty nice, I have to say. No blood on the walls or anything.
They must have
So-
cleaned it.
Takes away a little bit of its charm, but it does look nice.
Says is actively searching the room for like, oh, did they miss a spot? Is there like a stain in the
You
bed
notice
or
that some of the
something?
pictures have clearly been moved.
Hmm. Understandable.
Well, we've gotten to our rooms. When do you require us to see your coach?
Everyone all settled? If there's nothing we want to do here before coming back for the night, I think we should go see Coach now. Hopefully he'll be at his usual training pit, but if not, we can probably catch him at the ramen stand. Near it.
France, do you want to come with us, or would you rather stay put?
Meow. Nuzzles against your cheek.
All right, you can come with. Just behave yourself, all right?
Meow.
Just give me a few minutes. I need to transfer these bolts into my holster.
No, Paige. While we're at it, you can take the time to put that new spell of yours in your spellbook.
Oh, yes. Oh, if we have a bit of time, I can walk and ride at the same time. So
It will cost you 50 gold to put it into your spellbook.
absolutely.
The wizard tax.
Yeah, the wizard
Uh.
tax.
Should have been Scribe's wizard.
Take my money for a gift that I have to pay for. What the heck?
That should have been it. It was the scroll, and you have to pay me 50 bucks so I can scribe it.
I'm sorry, I only have 16 gold left.
It's okay.
Because you're making it rain on all these goblin servants.
Doing our best. We're doing our best out here.
So Paige will be walking and scribing.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's gonna be. Do you wish to summon some kind of familiar?
To be honest, I've never quite thought about it, but at least I think it would be handy to have, just in case.
I've seen many wizards who grow quite accustomed to them.
I've never quite studied the spell too much before. It's any sort of familiar, or I assume there's conditions.
It's, from what I understand, it is largely a creation of magic itself. A bit of harnessing of planar energies to condense them into a form more familiar to you. Traditionally, something like a small animal is usually what wizards do, but there are more diverse options if somebody has significant enough imagination.
I'll have to think about it then. Even though we do already have a token pet.
You could have a friend then.
Meow.
Didn't seem quite
Oh,
excited
Prince,
about
don't be
that.
so like that. Don't be like that.
Meow, meow. And, yeah. Do you wish to now head to the coach?
Let's.
Fruhling's all done.
Yep, let's go.
You leave the hotel and you head over to one of his training spots. He seems not currently training. He's just kind of sitting there with a bottle of dwarven firewater.
That's all I need to see. All right. Coach, you in too deep? You good to go?
He shakes his head and gestures for you to come over.
All right, Coach. Where do I start? There's so much.
You're alive.
You cut out there for me,
I
Obs.
said you're alive.
Yep, that's a pretty big one. Thanks to these guys who helped keep me alive. Now, I'd like you to meet them if you don't have anything to lecture me with first.
I can lecture you later. He stands up and looks at each of you.
Good to see you again.
Got a
Nice
light-
meeting you.
lightens up a bit as he sees Paige and goes off. Glad to see you're okay, kid.
Thank you for taking care of my sister all this time. She did really well today.
She did all right up until she got dropped.
Have you
Bit of a
fallen down? Have you fallen down 2 holes in a row?
Bit of a miscalculation.
It looks up.
One dropped you?
So Paint, he's a Durgar wearing spiked armor, much in the style that Cess does.
I'd shake your hand, but I would be scared that I would get cut on the forearm.
He grunts.
It's really nice to meet you, sir. We've heard a lot about you.
I haven't heard much about you. Seem tough.
We try.
They're just being modest. They are some of the best fighters I've ever seen. You've trained this one well.
You talk a lot.
I don't like the sound of silence.
Sound of silence.
So you're their coach?
Yeah.
You certainly told them how to take a hit.
They're pretty good at that part, at least.
I just wish you didn't have to take so many.
You
It's
shoot
alright, it's
pretty
what I'm
well.
built for.
He turns and looks over at Sylvana and Kaishen. Hello? At least you can keep them up when these idiots fall. Looks over at Kaishen and goes, you lost. Yes, I'm aware. Good. And he turns back to look at Cess.
Damn.
Based. It was totally worth it. Listen, coach, your fears be damned, we won, okay? And if it weren't for these folk, yeah, you're right, I would have stayed down if I got hit, since I got hit so much, but it's all fine. I got them, okay?
Hopefully now that I'm back, that will happen a bit less.
I didn't think you were gonna make it.
Yeah, coach, I'm fine. You've seen me scrape through worse.
Not this time. Airmo cheat. They cheat to kill.
I know, but listen, we saw the bitches. We freed the so-called champion from the control. We powered through what they got. Like, we can just keep doing that. And I know that doesn't exactly put you at ease given your own experience dealing with cheetahs, but it's what I'm good at. So we'll keep doing it.
You did good this time. Need to
You
watch
go
it
ahead.
next.
I go ahead and use a silent image to have like a confetti and like glowing lights like rain down on Paige with sudden like bouncing words of cheater defeater above them.
Your friend needs to learn to shut the fuck up.
I didn't say anything. That's a silent image. Excuse you.
I know.
You can speak with your eyes.
I do believe there's a somatic component of that.
But yeah, so he goes,
Not when you're.
I never want you in the arena again.
Well, that's fine. I'm already the champion of this one. Just gotta find a new one to conquer.
You shouldn't fight back in the city again.
You worried about the Bormas taking me out?
You ain't that lucky.
What's that supposed to mean? Something worse out there?
There's always something worse.
Forgive my bluntness, but you don't seem to have a lot of faith in your pupil.
Looks up at Sass and goes, you know, before you, I used to be in the arena.
Yeah, I remember.
I had friends too. We used to adventure. We used to fight. Got too easy. We thought the arena would be easy money. We did it. We got that offer. Take a fall. Can't win forever. I refused. I was made to suffer for it. They took them away one by one. I don't want to see that happen to you. There's plenty of people out there that will make you suffer. We'll take out all of these. Even with their little tricks, as he gestures to paint. No matter how good they shoot, no matter how well they heal, they will find them, and they will take every one of them away from you. He slams his fist into your chest. You gotta be smarter. Smarter than me, at least.
Well, Coach, fortunate for me, I have people who are way smarter than I am. And if they're smarter than if they're smart enough to see the danger coming, then I don't have anything to worry about. But you know me. People like you and me, we don't get smarter, we get stronger. I just have to get stronger faster. That's my answer. You weren't ready, but you're getting me ready, so I know to be ready for whatever is coming. Sorry, I thought I was gonna do a rhyme there, but point is, if I just get stronger, then whatever threats come on our way, I have faith in my friends to point it out before it gets to us, okay? And I'll be strong enough to deal with it then.
Looks up at you again, chewing on his words, and goes, you and your friends couldn't stop from dropping. Next time, bad timing, unknown foe, they'll take the chance when you're down and they'll kill you. Don't matter if it's one of you or all of you. What I saw out there, you got lucky.
Just need to keep getting lucky then. That's all we gotta focus on.
Kind of sighs.
I know you're
Hit
not.
you in the head too many times during training.
Listen, I may not be smart, but I ain't stupid. All I know is that if we face something this strong, we just gotta be stronger. And if we can't get strong enough, we just don't fight it. That is how it is. Cause listen, Coach, I ain't gonna we are not gonna sit down and do nothing for like ever. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll be fine. We just gotta keep going off of that.
Your life is on you at this point. I can only teach you so much.
Don't worry, Coach. I got plans. I got ideas. speaking of things, ideas. Listen. So you know how I'm only supposed to use stuff that we've crafted, right? As per our oath.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started crafting back in Grey Wall, and there was this one guy, Mr. Oathgold, a dwarf. Said he didn't know you, but to like mention him by name as thanks for using his forge.
Yeah, I don't know him personally, but I have a bit of a reputation.
It's okay.
It has been noted.
He has spoken. Okay, coach. All right. Well, I think that's everything, coach. You gonna stay in Shan? You feel safe with the Boromars about? You know LD's gonna give you cover if they come after you for me.
Boromars want round 2. I'll gladly do it myself.
Glad to hear you're still high-spirited, coach. Oh, just to be safe though, don't be afraid to be a little, pushy with Paige's teacher though, yeah?
See that his very pale gray cheeks kind of darken a bit.
Yeah, she wouldn't mind giving you a place to stay if you, needed it. You two seem
I
to
don't
care
need
about each
anything
other.
from that elf.
Looks back at the party. You see this boat, y'all, right? You see this boat?
That's about all right.
Oh, very nautical. Spits on the ground. All right, before you leave. He goes over to his fire water, pours you a shot.
I'm gonna be stupid celebrating tonight. I can get started early, and she fucking shoots the shot back.
Yep, he knocks one back too. You won.
Okay.
You won.
I won, and now we're gonna go celebrate at a club.
Fucking kids.
All right, we can get going now, guys. Sorry for all that.
He's gonna sit back down and continue drinking. Just charming. He was very charming.
Yeah, he likes you guys. Maybe Paint not so much, but he likes you guys. She like punches Paint on the arm as like a friendly thing.
Jubilee is very quiet, but she looks visibly perturbed after this conversation.
Do we notice it?
Yeah, she's not hiding it very well.
What is wrong?
I don't like the things he said. I don't know what I was expecting from your mentor, sis, but...
Certainly has a hard exterior, that's for sure.
We'll just have to prove him wrong. Perhaps eventually, if we keep proving him wrong, there will form a small crack in that shell of his, and he'll open up a bit more.
He did seem very prickly.
I mean, as
Literally.
well. That's actually him liking you guys, to be honest. But if what he said bothered you, Juby, just don't let it get to you, alright?
As long as he doesn't try and hug any of us, I think we'll be fine.
Oh, he's not a hugger. I mean, maybe, she says looking at Paige. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. She's shaking her head.
Kaishen will fold his arms across his chest and go, he wasn't wrong, though.
Hmm?
There will always be someone who will exploit your weaknesses.
Well, then we'll just have to cover each other's weaknesses then.
Okay, you know what? That's enough doomsaying and worrying about the future. I'm probably gonna get my shit kicked in again next time we fight someone, but right now, I want a party. There is at least 2 or 3 good clubs in the lower district. If you don't want to party, you're more than welcome to chill out and be a prude at the inn. But it's party time. I want to go party. You guys down for this?
There is a hot tub back at the hotel.
Who all wants to go out clubbing?
I mean, I've been to parties before, but
Jubilee, you've been clubbing with me, so don't say that you've never been to a club.
well, that was the one time that I've been a participant, and I think I'd like to go again and get my mind off of things.
I'll go as well, but mainly it's just that Dee.
Yes,
I'm
in.
I'm in as well.
I'll be the designated walk everyone home then. So everyone else, feel free to get shit-faced. I'll be sure to make sure we all get back to the inn room one way or other before sunrise.
We'll be in your care then.
And I will ensure you actually do not come of harm.
You guys should have fun.
You don't
too,
think
right?
you don't think I'm big enough to protect them during the night?
No.
Sis just breaks out laughing.
I turn into a giant Goliath. How about now?
He will look up at you and be like, no.
Damn.
You actually
Is it
get
the fact that
strong
my
when
hair-
you do that.
This is the fact that my hair is still blue.
I'm just more curious if you actually gain the strength of a Goliath like that whenever you turn into it.
They don't. I've killed many changelings before.
Well, that's definitely heartwarming.
Well,
But no, it is not actual muscle. It is simply the changing of mass. Go ahead and shrink back down to paint.
still
Do not
quite
worry.
impressive. You could really catch someone off guard with that.
Indeed.
I go ahead and I put my thumb on my mouth and I pretend like I'm blowing and I'm flexing with on one arm, slowly making that muscle grow bigger and bigger.
Passion just shakes his head looking at you and goes, are you going to get ready beforehand, or are we going straight there?
I mean, it's a club in the lower. Kai, baby, did they ever let you out? It's a lower district club. I mean, maybe the armor and magic swords might not be the best idea, but I mean, no one really gives a shit. Just don't hit anybody.
He just nods. Guess I'll put my gauntlets away.
You could
So
bring those. I mean,
so-
I'd imagine you could have fun with a pair of pretty gauntlets at a club.
Oh, well, these aren't for fun. They're for the acceleration of mass. I think it'll be safer if I just wear my gloves.
Yeah, just in case. I mean, I don't think a fight would break out, but it is how it is. I mean, have you guys heard of a mosh pit? Do you know? Would you be fine with armor on? Looking mainly at Kai and Juby.
A what now?
A bunch of
keep
people really close together, but not in I mean, kind of dangerous, but not in a fight way. And there's a lot of people close to you way.
We keep
think
asking
I'd-
questions rather than doing. How about we go and just see where the night takes us and let experience guide us?
I think I'd feel more comfortable with my armor on in that situation.
It is a form of idiotic revelry.
Well, then you're more than happy to stay out of it. But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a mosh pit at the party, anyways.
Have you gone to many of these?
Says puts her hand on Paige's shoulder and gives her the look like, "You haven't heard nothing yet, little sis," and just walks out the room.
Wowza! Alright.
All
so
right,
you wish to go to the club?
we're going clubbing.
We are going to Club TM.
Alright. You go to Eternia. It's the most happening club in the lower district. Of course, managed by none other than Long Drop.
Oh, naturally.
He really is everywhere, isn't he?
Quite the entrepreneurial spirit.
Certainly finds his way around. Some gnolls at the door see you guys coming, and they look up at Kaishen and go. They look at each other, and then Kaishen looks down at them, and they go, "All right, Rose Gold. You're welcome. You are always welcome in the club. I hope you have a great time."
Thank you.
Thank you.
And he pauses at Cess and goes, "Hey, you wouldn't mind if you signed this picture I got from my kid, right?"
Oh yeah, not at all, not at all. Hand it over here. Hand it over here.
Hey, yes, it's a little picture of you from outside of the arena when you were getting interviewed. Literally just like clipped a chunk out of the paper.
Yeah, I'll sign this. Doesn't have a caption of me saying "fuck the Bormars,"
No,
but
it's just your picture.
understandable. It is what it is.
Yeah, thank you. My kid's gonna love this.
What Seth wouldn't give for a photo of them in their "fuck the Boromars" look.
And with that, once you enter the club itself, this place is frickin' hoppin'. You hear basically, just rhythmic electronic music being broadcast from various thaumaturgy projectors, and you see lots of dancing lights and fairy fire strobe lights and going about the place as there's go-go dancers. And there is actually a very familiar-looking Minotaur, Cess, who is in the Bard booth.
Oh no!
And he is,
today really is the night that it all catches up with me. Okay, we should probably get like a table first at a corner somewhere, just so that we can have a space to walk back and breathe.
As you
And
walk
drinks
in,
first.
you see the Minotaur perk up and look over at Cess excitedly, and he gestures for you to come over.
Okay, y'all get a table. I gotta go talk to an old friend.
Right.
Are you sure you don't want us to come with you?
I mean, you can if you want, but it might be embarrassing for you, Paige.
Huh?
You and Sylvie go find a table, okay?
Oh, all right.
Okay. Yes, Paige. Let's go. Let's go and let Cess talk to their friend.
Fruhling elbows Seth and said, "Keeping someone on the side, are you?"
Just an oldie.
Understood. We'll go over there. You can handle it, I'm sure.
Alright, you guys are able to flag down a table, and
I'll go off with Cess, but before joining them, I'm going to take off my vest, put it down, button a few buttons on my shirt, and then take my long blue hair and tie it up into a ponytail.
Okay.
And then I'll join after them.
Okay. Alright, so Paint is the one person who's following you to the Minotaur. As you get up to him, "Hey! Says, you didn't tell me you were back in town, girl!"
How the fuck did you not know I was back in town? Me and my sister are literally plastered everywhere. Come over here, you big beefcake.
My tapes have been kicking off. You know how it is. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of Yay-Z everywhere.
Tapes?
She kisses him on the cheek and gives him a big hug, and then, it's like...
Gives her a big hug back. wizard. Oh, who's your little friend?
Oh, this is a part of the crew I'm rolling with now. This is Paint. Paint. This is out of character. Oh yeah, Yeezy. My bad.
Yeezy.
Yeezy.
Oh, hi, Yuzi. Hi, I'm Paint, like they said. It's nice to meet you. You're an old acquaintance of each other, then?
Yeah, you could say that. We know each other pretty well from back in the day.
Oh, so you fucked.
Hey, I don't know what you've been telling people, Cess.
I haven't told this one shit, so whatever he spouts out to my sister, I'll just treat as bullshit.
He's one of those types, eh? Yeah, well, you're still welcome, I'm performing here. You guys want to get VIP? I can put you in the VIP.
VIP? That sounds really good, actually. Hold on a second.
Get
You
some
found with
fucking
that,
bottle
Yeezy?
service on you. It's gonna be straight ruined, Yan.
Bottle service? Like the champagne tower for crazy enough?
Girl, you know I'm gonna get you fucking champagne if I'm in this. I told you I was gonna make it big one day. I got, I was
Holy
performing in LD's club, and now I'm over here. Pretty soon you're gonna hear me all the way up in the top spires.
Okay, I'm gonna recommend one of your albums, Back in Greywall, alright?
Oh, so you make music. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm a fucking bod. I'm a fucking dance bod.
Well, care to show some of your moves on the dance floor, then?
Oh, no, I make the dancing, I get the tunes playing, the body starts moving, gyrating hip to hip, booty over here. You know how it is.
There's like his lights on the floor, too,
What
Well, I hope you can get my hips swaying perfectly.
Rhythm really to elevate the soul, but I'm a humble man, it's okay. But anything from my friend Cess here.
If you can get the 5 of us into the VIP, I mean, I'm sure we would all be eternally grateful.
Oh yeah, Cess, you got your friends. Oh, wait, is that your sister? I heard you always talking about your sister.
Yeah, that's my sister. I'm gonna have to be talking a lot to her after tonight, but I don't want to think about that right now.
You got nice legs, but I have to say, Cess, you way cuter.
Yeezy, I already know what you think about me. You told me plenty back in the day, okay?
Hey, it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop now, eh?
Means a lot coming from you, Yeezy, after all this time. Listen, any of our old friends still around here? I don't know if anyone moved out of Sean.
Well, they're at least
I feel
not
like-
here. Most of the crew couldn't come to a place like this. I got sways now, but I only got it within reason. And back when we were fucking street legal, that it wasn't quite as roomed up as it is now.
That's fair. Listen, all right, I'm gonna go get my crew, and then we just walk in the VIP. I mean, we're rose gold,
Yeah. And you'll look over at there's some more gnolls. These ones wearing more like fancy suits, standing in a particularly reserved area. And he goes, points at them, points at yous, points at yous friends, and the gnolls all nod.
Thanks, Yeezy.
Oh, of course, Cess. You come by here more often. I'll be off my set here probably in another couple hours. We can fucking catch up.
Of course, Yeezy. Maybe not tonight, because I gotta catch up with them. But if I can catch you in the morning, we can grab some breakfast before it is. But I have to head back to, my place of work. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, fuck yes, Cess. That'd be straight room. I'm always happy to have a time with you.
Glad to hear. Okay, we're gonna go get our friends now.
Well, you enjoy the music. You enjoy those bottles. Tell everybody Yeezy sent you.
Thank you, Yeezy. See you around, okay, buddy? She gives him another kiss on the cheek and, takes Paint back to
Gives her a
the
bit
crew.
of a longer hug before letting her go. You take care of this girl, right? As he points at Paint.
Oh, but of course. I'm the one that's constantly picking up and healing all the bruises.
And Yeezy will go back to his fingers start crackling with magical energy as he just runs them over various crystals in front of him as the lights and music continue to bounce.
Oh, Sess, you never told us that you had past relationships here in the city before.
I didn't say I didn't. I just want to clarify that right now. I didn't say I didn't.
Well, if you need the private time, I'm sure the rest of us can give it to you.
Nah, I'd rather spend time with you guys. Plus, I promised Juby I'd show you guys clubbing and stuff, and it wouldn't be nice to ditch y'all. So I told him to grab breakfast in the morning. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Go on your date. The rest of us will be fine. But for now, we party together.
You're making an awful lot of assumptions, but don't worry about it, Paint. Let's go get them.
Does anybody else want to say anything or have any conversations as you see Sess and Paint talking to Yazy?
More so, Paige is probably sitting at the table, like, trying not to seem upset, but...
You know,
like,
it's common for sisters to have things that others don't know about them. You're not jealous, are you?
jealous? No. Oh, no, certainly not that. I don't know. I never really had secrets. But I know Sess has her own life and doing her own thing, and I'm not a part of it all the time, so I shouldn't be upset, and I'm not upset. I'm just, I feel like
Darling, it's okay to feel a little strange about it. It's okay. Let's have some fun tonight, shall we?
Yeah, okay.
I'll go ahead and put in like an order of drinks.
Okay.
I'm assuming we can flag them and take them to the VIP room before the order comes through, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
We get a champagne tower here, Frou.
Champagne Tower? What kind of connections do you have with this place?
Looks at Paige, looks a little uncomfortable and goes, an ex of mine works here.
An ex of yours?
Yes,
Were you in the
apparently she
Minotaur?
wants... Yes, apparently they both dated back in the day.
Don't act so surprised, there were others too. I mean, let's not focus on that. I want to go drink. That is also a thing I do.
Have none of you been in relationships before this? Other than Sess?
Jubilee avoids eye contact.
Goodness, you really are a bunch of young folks.
It is surprising.
Wait, you have?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, of course.
I've been
I may
married.
not look it, but I'm 99 years old. I've been around the block for quite a few
Mandy! Oh my
times.
goodness.
Perhaps we can change that tonight then.
I'm surprised you all haven't been married already.
Hey, listen, at least for us two, we come from a big city. Love comes in many shapes and forms here, okay? We're not in a rush to get to it. Plus, those 2 points to Juby and Paint. They're fancy, they're rich. I'm sorry, I don't want to take that from you, Juby. Go ahead.
Well, and I always thought I'd be, married to my work, so to speak. It never really occurred to me that that would be a option.
You know, you can be married to your work and to another person. You're a bodyguard, aren't you? Isn't it common for bodyguards to have feelings for their charge, one might say?
She immediately gets quiet and sinks back into her seat and looks visibly uncomfortable.
Well, don't fall too far back in the seat. We have to go to the champagne tower.
Right, champagne. Who's talking about love and marriage? Let's go get some champagne.
As you guys roll up to the VIP, Knowles give you the nod. You all know the nod. And they pull back the velvet rope, and you guys are the only ones here, and the nice tables and nice chairs. And a really cute bunny shifter comes up to you guys wearing basically short shorts and a crop top.
Perfect.
Oh.
It could be a bunny boy is all I'm saying, and I'd be very fine with that.
Hey, yo.
I didn't say gender.
Yeah, you did, and my mind can play with that all at once.
So there
Thank
you
you,
go. Fishnets,
Space
crop
DM.
top, short shorts, and it's a buddy boy.
Oh, hey, yo.
So I'll be serving you tonight, so just let me know. I'll get you anything you want.
We got some orders here. First off, champagne tower, because I really want them to freak out. And secondly, could you get a little bit of I can't ever rename. It's that one pink tropical drink with a tinge of yellow on top. I don't get names good right.
Oh, a Zendrick. Yeah, I can hook you up.
Yeah. Hook me up, won't you?
Cosmopolitan for me, please.
Yeah, he winks at Cess when Cess is like, "Oh yeah, hook me up." Okay, we got Cosmo. Anything else? What about you, pretty face? As he looks down at Paige.
Just whatever you recommend. I guess something sweet.
Oh,
Long Island.
sweet sugar.
You can give give her a Long Island iced tea.
Oh, Long Island. Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah, it's the first time. Might as well start it off a little strong. We got people around just in case.
She looks like she can handle it. It's okay. It's okay. What about you, Pinky?
Whiskey on the rocks.
Oh, girl likes it strong, likes it straight. I can respect that.
Thank you.
How about you, Gorgeous? As he looks over at Paige.
Oh, I'm the people, so nothing alcoholic.
Okay. You want some water?
Yeah, go ahead and give me some water.
Okay, I'll get you some water.
Water.
Looks up at Kai-Shen. Continues to look up at Kai-Shen. What can I get for you, handsome? Water. Oh, okay, we got double water up in here. Double water. Okay, respectable. And you? I guess I'll have a Long Island as well.
Out of character. If Kai-Shen was a real man, he'd fucking demolish that twink.
I want that twink obliterated.
Yeah.
With that, he will finish writing down your orders and will abruptly turn on his heels and wiggle his little bunny tail and go scampering off.
Fruhling relaxes to the point that they just man-spread like almost a full 180.
I'd say you leave little to the imagination, but you've been doing that.
It's most comfortable.
Yeah, no one says man spreads opposite on the other side.
Jubilee also takes up a lot of room, but that's just on account of all the petticoats.
Kai-Shen will remain standing.
Now, Pete, you don't drink?
Well, I drink, but I'm going to be taking care of all of you. Drunk to the rooms.
It's all right, Pete. I'm only gonna have the one, and I'll be able to help you.
Kai-Shen back here is going to be, I assume, drinking waters for the rest of the night, so you can let loose. It's alright.
No, it's fine. I'd rather have my wits about me anyway.
Understandable. No more pressure.
To each their own. And to myself, a little fact from me to all of you. Usually I keep quiet about my drinking because I have a little weird thing. Depending on what I am drinking and if I drink enough of it, I act differently. If I drink this pink drink, for example, and I'm assuming at this point they come back, right?
Yeah. Bunny will start handing you guys each your drinks, leaning in real close as they do to each one of you.
I drink this one, for instance, and shugs it down, slams on the table. I can really let loose, and she tosses her jacket onto the couch, and just fucking falls back. Alright. Y'all get your drink on, and then we can get dancing if y'all want.
As the bunny shifter hands me the Cosmo, I'll give them a little peck on the cheek, and take the drink.
They giggle. And bounce over to Jubilee and give her whiskey.
Thanks.
Well, and if you need anything, be sure to tell them for Hoppy, and I will be right back here.
Thank you, cutie.
Thank you so much. Oh,
I would even say to get another round going of this, because some of these are going to be finished pretty quickly.
Oh no, you see this, and she'll lift her little tumbler. This is a drink to be savored, so you don't knock it back too quick.
Chug, 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 says got a second drink.
You would offend the whiskey by chugging it.
You see,
Chug!
I ordered this because, well, it reminds me of my dad, and whenever he'd come home after a successful job well done, this is what he'd have. So, here's to our job well done, everyone. And she'll lift her glass and take a sip.
Good job well done.
So a
That's
job
just
well done, even though I wasn't here.
you still supported us. You were still here with us. And we're thankful for that, so.
Rose gold is your name, isn't it?
Mm.
Yes, I made it on a whim, but I'm glad to see that it is becoming more of its own.
And yeah,
A name is nothing unless the people who have taken the name make something out of it. And I feel like Rose Gold will go down in the history books as something great indeed.
That's enough somber shit. I want a party. And then, like, says grabs, like, another whiskey inbound for Juby and drinks it, like, chugs it down right in front of Taished.
Okay. Careful.
I'm your dad.
Uh,
I'm your dad now. You wanna go dance? Says it shit-faced, but she has stopped caring about societal norms.
Sylvana takes a sip of her Long Island and goes, "Hoo-hoo! That is very strong."
That's also, or Paige also, like, shivering when she tries it.
It's good though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not like alcohol is bad for you or anything. Disclaimer, alcohol is very bad for you. If you are an
Please drink
alcoholic, please send help. Please drink responsibly. Please seek help if you need it. Anyways, Cherry Bomb, you want to go dancing? I did the thing your dad did.
Am I Cherry Bomb? Is that me?
Yes.
I think you're Cherry Bomb now.
Okay.
You do have a tendency to
She's gonna
explode.
pick up Juby and toss her over her arm like gorilla, like Donkey
Oh my
Kong
god.
style.
I can walk just fine.
Dance! She just keeps on walking.
Okay.
This is a very unexpected boat.
There's no boats here.
Paint just looks on at them. Paint looks at them going into the dance and gives a somber smile before drinking the rest of the water and going, "But I think I'm going to go dancing too. Better go find a partner."
You know, there's always room for 3 with those 2.
I wouldn't want to
Made
interrupt.
it very clear that she is open to group dancing. Get the fuck in here.
I'm going to stay here for a bit. I like watching.
Dating.
I walk onto the dance floor, unbutton another button from my shirt to show more of the chest, and take the tie that I have in my ponytail and let loose the locks as I go off onto the dance floor.
All right. You are quickly joined by people eager to dance with you, Paint. Of gender preferences that are up to you.
Both.
Okay. You get flanked. You get sandwiched.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There's no flanking rolls, it's sandwiched.
Sandwich rules. There are sandwich rules. They're not flanking rules. Very different battlefield.
Trains, yeah.
So it's currently Sylvana, Paige, Fruhling, and Kaishan still in the VIP.
Do you do not want to dance?
It's been years since I've danced.
I wouldn't describe my dancing to be eloquent and at all.
Oh, I'm sure you do well. You have danced before, yes?
I'm not sure what you would consider dancing in this instance.
When your body decides to move through the joy of the beat or the rhythm of the music, anything like that?
Maybe. I mean, we've had festivals and things like that. I've done it a few times, but never formally.
Oh, this is not formal here, trust me.
Dancing is about emotion.
Quite so?
She'll turn a second to Sylvana. Like, did you maybe want to dance?
She'll like blink a couple times and goes, if you would like to dance, I would love to dance with you.
I would like that.
She'll give you a kind of nervous smile and she'll stand up and she's going to like extend out a hand and bow kind of awkwardly.
She'll like take it and lean down and kiss her hand. Not understanding the formality for a second before she's like, "Oh, I meant like, I'm sorry. I read that in a book."
No, it's I am honored to receive your kiss. Now, shall I escort you onto the floor?
Fine.
Just gonna start ballroom dancing in the middle of a club.
Basically, Sylvana is going to go through like what is definitely somebody who has ballroom dancing experience.
Fruhling looks down towards Cess and just kind of gets their attention and just tips their glass and gestures over towards Paige and Sylvana coming down, but stays there.
Says looks at you, but you can't tell if she acknowledges you because this entire time while you guys have been talking about dance.
Oh, she's a free spirit.
Oh no, she's been doing gym aerobics and acrobatics for dancing, and it looks fucking awful.
Oh my gosh, beautiful.
She is a god awful dancer.
This is a really interesting dance.
Thanks, I'm very good at it.
You're doing really great at it. I've never had much to compare it to, so I'd say you're the best.
Is Juby dancing?
Meanwhile, you
just sitting there, standing.
She is doing like the most awkward of little movements because she is very clearly unsure of what it is she's meant to be doing. So she's kind of just like very gently kind of moving around in her own little square.
Listen, Juby, as I'm gonna pull rank on you just this once, okay? As the de facto strongest member of the party, I demand that you get down with it. And she keeps
like on the ground, or is that?
No, like don't think, just move.
Don't. Okay. And she's gonna start mimicking whatever it is that Cess is doing.
Yes, it begins.
Meanwhile, over to Paint just being the center of the dance field. Just switching from partner to partner, wherever the mood just takes them.
And you have, there are people who are always happy to join you in your moves, Paint. And Sylvana is she's going to do her she's actually a pretty proficient ballroom dancer. It doesn't quite match up with the music appropriately, but she does do a pretty good job leading.
That's good. They're listening to their own music.
Yep. Kaishan will look over at Fruhling.
They are kind of fun, aren't they?
It is astounding how ignorant they are.
You know, if I had to wager a guess, I would say when you were their age, you had a bit of that pep in your step that you so sorely lack now.
When I was their age, I had already received my first wife.
I've never been married, Kai Shen, but I did learn to enjoy myself in the company of others. I know that the way that you find yourself right now is a bit different than perhaps you may have imagined, but you know, it does not hurt to see the joy in the joy that they experience. Look at them a bit more like a parent, if anything.
When you say that, Kaishen, you notice like a slight break in his rather stony demeanor as like a wash of very profound sadness goes over his face as he looks down at them.
That tattoo. Is that them?
I had a life before all of this.
As did I. Find joy in their lives. It is important.
He just won't say anything as he stares down at them. And yeah, everybody's dancing and grooving. Looks over at everybody. The Minotaur smiles and is like cheering you guys on. As he turns and goes, "Alright, and now it's time for us to go do something a little different." And he turns on a slow dance song.
Oh man.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that.
Let's go.
Just stops and looks so fucking dead right now. Like,
The vibe.
Do you need
vibe
a,
has been
a,
killed.
a breather? Let's go back to the table.
we can dance to this number if you want, but I ain't gonna feel it.
No, that's all right. We can go back to the table.
Yeah, I'm kind of working up a sweat. I think more alcohol will solve that. Disclaimer: it won't.
Is that how that works?
I don't know. I just want to drink cold liquid now.
That's fair.
Hey,
Can I make eye contact with Juby as they're heading back to the table?
sure, no one's stopping you.
And as like I do, I kind of just want to like, you know, that just that head and eye gesture of just like, you want to join? Just to gauge their reaction, if any.
She'll look at Paint and then just quick look back at Cess to make sure she finds her way back to the VIP room.
I'll be
Okay?
fine. I'll be fine. Go enjoy your slow dance. I'm gonna enjoy my not dance.
Okay, have some water or something. Okay? Alright. And she'll walk on over to Paint.
Have you ever danced like one of these before?
Yeah, this is a little more my speed, I think.
Then I'll let you lead. I'll go ahead and put my hands down on like around her neck and put hers like on my hips and then mine around her neck to let her lead.
And we'll do a little slow dance.
Okay. And Silvano would kind of give a bit of a bashful smile to Paige. Would you like to stay for this dance?
Yeah, think that would be nice, actually.
Wonderful. And she kind of pulls you a bit closer and does the dance.
Jubilee looks over to Paige and Sylvana and just says, I think those two will be just fine.
Yeah, getting along well. I'm happy.
Yeah. It's good to see something good happen.
You see Paige actively like looking at her feet, trying to make sure she doesn't step on Sylvana's foot
Oh,
as they're dancing.
That's so cute.
At one point, Sylvana will lift up Paige's chin, smile at her. It's okay. It's okay.
At one point during the dance scene, Paint goes ahead and rests their head onto Jubilee and just whispers, I'm glad we're back.
it's good to have you back. You know, everyone was worried about you.
Did you worry a lot about me?
I did. I didn't know what sort of reunion you'd be having with your mom, and I didn't know if you'd be okay.
I was nervous, but thinking of you gave me strength.
It's nice to hear. I'm starting to learn that I can't be everywhere at once.
No. But you'll always be in my heart at least.
She'll just blush a little at that, but she doesn't really know what to say in response.
It's okay. Just keep dancing. Keep swinging. Arms around your neck, kind of like pull you in a bit closer as you dance.
Yeah, the rest of the song will continue, and eventually it'll taper back off, and the traditional dancing music will resume. Poppy will make another round of drinks with everybody. And yeah, how long do you guys wish to be at the club?
Does Seth stay up with us, or do they head right back
No.
down as soon as the music changes back?
Says doesn't head back down immediately. She's waiting for the slow gradient of people to break apart slow dancing, because if she goes in there right away, she's gonna freak him out dancing like crazy again. And then she's gotta, scale up.
Everyone's doing well.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, everyone's doing well down there. You seem to be enjoying yourself too.
It's good. I don't have to think. It's really fun. You two sure you're fine up here?
Mhm.
You two look like you think an awful lot. You try not doing that sometimes. It's nice.
I've got too much to think about. It's alright. I've had plenty of years doing what you're doing right now. I've had my fill. I just want to make sure that you are doing well as well. Besides, holds up her third Cosmopolitan. I've got at least 2 more of these to go before I start to feel much.
I'm gonna head back down there and enjoy it until we're ready to go. And
Enjoy
out of
these-
character, the player only has stuff for post-clubbing at the moment.
Cashin will say before you go back down again, enjoy these times while you can.
Buddy, I'm gonna make sure I can keep enjoying them whenever I want. And she, swaggerly turns back around to the dancing.
Sylvana will take a moment longer to, kind of let go from the slowdowns and be like, Maybe we should go sit down for a bit.
She'll kind of give her hand a little bit of a squeeze and kind of wish they played another one, but yeah, we can go sit back down. My legs are feeling a little shaky.
I can carry you if you like.
No, that's all right. Just holding your hand is fine, though.
Oh, squeeze your hand back. It's really nice to be able to hold your hand as well. Thank you. Thank you for the dance. She kind of smiles.
Thank you for the dance. We should do that again sometime.
Absolutely. Let's find another chance to dance together.
I'd like that a lot.
I imagine there's plenty of other places. Kind of leans her head against yours for a second.
She'll kind of lean her head to be on top of hers as they're walking back, and yeah, I know a couple places.
I can't wait to go to all of them with you. Yeah. They will return. People will drink. Is there anything else that people want to do at the club?
Good here.
I'm fine. I mean, I have stuff for the walk home, but
Yep. Paint and Jubilee. Anything else you want to do at the club?
I don't think so. I mean, when Cess comes back to the dance floor, she's gonna encourage her to join her and Paint, and Juby could show off her new horrible dance move she's learned.
Oh dear.
flanked by two women who don't know how to dance.
You know what? I can salvage it. And I try and dance so good that I make them look better just by being near me.
Do a performance
There's
check.
no fixing this.
Performance check.
Let's
Come on.
go.
Major roll of the night. Let's go, baby.
The most important role of the night.
Performance, okay.
Nat one. That's
That's a 2 for a total of 5.
It was a nat 2.
I got my W.
You think that you maybe might have pulled a little bit of a muscle after all that grinding earlier, so you're not able to quite flex as well as you would like. You're obviously still better than them because they're terrible, but yeah. So that's the rest of the night. Taishin and Fru will just be hanging out in the back, and eventually, you guys will get tired or whatever, and decide to head on out. Z will be sure to flag down Cess before you go.
Mm-hmm. Hey, big man.
Hey,
Thanks.
Hope you have fun tonight.
It was really fun. I haven't been able to cut loose in a few months.
I can tell you haven't cut loose in a few years.
Listen, you know what I'm about. You know what I've had to do.
I know. Well, I thought I taught you better when we used to go out to these things.
You think you had time to teach me between everything else we were doing?
He kind of blushes and goes, "Yeah, you're right.
Don't worry, cutie. I still think you're hella cute, and I like you a ton. But I'm kind of certain I'm seeing what you're trying to pull here. But I don't know if I'm ready for it again.
Yeah, that's all ruined. Des, I get it. We got that grind. We had it then. We got it now. You look like you was doing pretty well for yourself.
You too. Charge of it. I better see you at the bodies on the big screen.
That's the goal, man. Is try and make it all the way to the top. started at the bottom, now we here.
It do be like that. It do be like that. Listen, if you're in the neighborhood tomorrow morning, if you stop on down to the roost, the LD's gotta stay in there. You can grab some breakfast with us if you want.
Yeah. If I make it over to your digs, I will. Well, thanks for the time, Cess. It's good seeing you again.
Thanks for the beets beefcake, and she gives him one last kiss on the cheek and then walks off to catch up with the rest of the group.
He has a long linger watching you leave.
Love to watch her walk away with everyone.
By the way, if anyone hit on me or tried to give me their scry number while we were dancing before, I would gracefully accept it, but also hand them back a pamphlet for the Silver Flame.
God. all right.
It's
Yeah.
coming over for a one-night stand, and it's just a Bible study.
Bible study cringe.
Not Jehovah's Witness at the club.
Ugh. Many of the people at the club are very confused by this. Silver Flame is not super popular down here, but they'll kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, should have warned
if
them.
that's what you want.
Get into role play, I guess.
So, well, yeah, you guys can head back to the roost. Anything? Cess, you said you had things you wanted to do as they were leaving the club.
Yeah, on the walk back, I'd imagine, promise the people some nice sights. We can walk through some nice parks and stuff, and I'd like a moment with Juby, because I got a dumb thing.
Okay. Well, the parks down here are, they're very small because it's the lower district, but you can see some pretty decent places that LD has made at least some effort to gentrify. And if you want it to be the last thing, you could have everyone else head back to the room, and you could linger behind with Jubilee.
If she'd be okay with that.
Is that okay with you, Jubilee?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
There's sorry, just saw what Litro typed in the chat. It's just Juby and Cez sitting on a bench of the park. It's like really late. Cez is like sipping down like a coffee they bought on the way there so she can like de-bus. Oh, that was fun.
That was fun.
So
Thanks
you
for bringing us.
Listen, anytime. I'm sure there's something like this in Greywall anyways. If not, well, we just got a method over there. No.
A good entrepreneurship venture.
Yeah, I gotta, make money by not doing anything, right? Like a true investor. So, tonight, did you, enjoy getting it on with other people, dancing, spending time? Anybody catch your eye? Any nice men?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't really think about it. I mean, I had fun with you and with paint, but I'm sure that's probably not the answer you were looking for.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just, something to think about. Oh God, I said men. I didn't even check. Do you know what kind of people you're into? Do you like girls? You like guys? You have a preference?
I don't really know. Like I said, I never really thought this would be much of an option for me.
Well, I mean, when you were growing up, was it like, were your parents expecting you to marry a guy? Is that like your default state? Do you mainly like, the books that like Paige reads? Do you read like stuff like that with only like guys?
Oh, well, no, it's not like that. No, I mean, my mother is a bit of a free spirit, you might say. So,
Oh, she's cool.
Yeah, she's very cool.
So, have you ever thought about girls that way?
I mean, I suppose.
Have you ever thought about kissing one?
She's gonna go beet red, just whoop, beet red to the tips of her even pointier ears now. I don't. I don't know. Maybe.
Do you
But-
want to try? It don't gotta mean nothing if you're just curious.
She's now even like 10 shades darker than before.
You know I have dark vision.
Um.
Listen. I was just. It's been a fun night, and I don't want to end things awkwardly for you, but I also kind of want to help encouraging you and the others out of your comfort zones. I don't know how long our ventures are gonna last together, and well, it's fine if you decide to get married to your work, but you should know there's more out there than just that. You don't have to be just the bodyguard, and you don't have to just marry any guy.
I know you're right. There's a lot more out there. What all there is for me to experience, but I want to make sure that, I want to see everyone else, be happy and live the best lives they can.
Well, that's fine and all, but you can be happy at the same time, you know that, right? It's not like you have to take away our happiness to be happy yourself. And if you decide to share that happiness with anyone, I mean, I'm sure they'd be willing. I mean, you've got options, that's for sure. There's a reason I called you Cherry Bomb. You have one hell of an impact.
Well, I think that may have gotten me in trouble once before, but I guess it's why I never really thought about it for myself, I mean. And
Well, instead of just thinking, you can do what Payne said and put into practice to find out. Again, just a fun, silly outfit. Don't gotta mean nothing.
well, how about this? And she'll scooch a little closer and take your hands in hers and give you a little kiss on the cheek.
That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. And if it helps you figure out what you want to do in the future, by all means.
She is visibly still so red, even just from that.
I'm assuming, unless we have anything else to talk about, the two are just gonna hold hands and like sit next to each other for a few minutes longer before going back to the inn.
Okay then. All right.
Sez is not like blushing or anything. She's kind of like doing the 10-yard stare as they go back. And when she goes back to her room, if there's nothing else, she's going to ask for a bottle of Dwarven Fire wine and just sleep by herself, if that's okay.
Say that to Paige. Normally she sleeps with you.
Yeah, go to Paige and say, hey, listen, sis, you up or are you still crashing?
No, I'm here.
Listen, tonight was a lot of fun, but I kind of need a moment to myself, if that's okay. A night to myself.
Oh,
I just, listen, you've got Sylvana with you, and, I just need a moment to let everything that happened today sink in.
no, that's okay, but, I mean...
Are you
It's okay.
sure? You can tell me how you feel, you know that, right?
I know, but I know you need this, so I hope you sleep well.
I'll try, sis. I'll try. And she gives her one big, like, tight hug, shoots Sylvana the take care of her for the night look, and then wanders off to her room, bottle in hand now.
Thankfully not.
Don't do anything. I haven't given you my blessing yet. And
But yeah, you can get some quiet time alone if you are so inclined.
says, sadly goes to sleep, pondering about past experiences, and then just fucking crashes.
Does anybody else wish to sleep in the same room as each other? I stated that very carefully.
I would like to talk to Jubilee before going to bed. Okay.
All right,
That's fine.
The last conversation.
Jubilee,
Mm,
can I have a moment with you alone?
sure. What's on your mind?
No, just step aside here. Tonight was fun.
It
I'm really happy.
was.
I'm really happy to be back as well.
It's good to have you back.
Yes. I would also like to apologize to you.
What for?
When I was freed, I felt so unbound, and I suppose that was a bit of a problem. My emotions ran rampant, and I feel like I made people around me uncomfortable because of that. Especially you. And I would never want you to be uncomfortable, especially around me.
Well, it's a whole big new world for you, Paint, and you're finally free to, feel your own feelings and your own emotions. I could only imagine they, bubble near the surface, but I really do appreciate your apology, and I accept it. Thank you. I know you're a good person, Paint.
If I can be honest about my emotions, you have been there through most of my life, and because of that, you will always hold a place in my heart. But I'm thinking I wish to explore more. I want to get to know a lot of other people, and I want to, I suppose, see what is out there. I am sorry again for if I came on too strong to you, but I think that is simply because you were one of the only people that I cared about for so long. But I'm reeling that in now.
She looks, before she was, smiling and nodding and, looking emphatic, but she now looks visibly a little crestfallen. But she collects herself and smiles and says, "No, of course, I understand. Thank you for being honest."
Jubilee, you will always hold a place in my heart, and
No,
whether that is
It's okay.
Whether
No.
that is true or not, I suppose I simply just do not have anything to compare it to, and I am nervous about it, I suppose.
It's okay, truly. It's you deserve to find your happiness, whatever direction that takes you in. And there was no real tether between you and I, and
I wouldn't
I'm
say that. I am simply just wanting to explore these feelings a bit more. And to see if what I feel for you now is truly as strong as I think they are. But I can't do that with simply just only knowing a handful of people. I suppose what I'm saying is, I'm sorry I came off so strong. I'm going to back off a little bit and see if the emotions I have stay. If they do, then... well, I don't know. But what I do know is that I still want to see you happy, and I will do whatever I can to help support you with that as well.
She just nods and gives a little smile and says, I understand. Well, if that's all you have to say, then good night.
Oh,
And
before that, I pull out the ring once more. This is a gift that I gave you a long time ago. And you gave it back to me. But I still want you to have it. I don't know if it has the same meaning as it did before, but it is something I got for you, and it's something I wish for you to keep. So whether for me or for yourself, please just take it.
after what you just explained to me,
It doesn't have to mean anything.
Unfortunately, it does paint. So, why don't you hold on to that a little longer?
Okay.
I'm sorry. And she'll abruptly go back to her room, and she just is so crushed and just sits on the bed with Prince beside her. And because Paint doesn't know it, but this is a very similar conversation that she's had before.
Okay, on that note, Prince will curl up and, will cuddle very close and purr lots to Jubilee, and like right up against her face. He's being very, very sweet and affectionate. Fruhling, Kai Shen go to sleep, and Sylvana will ask a bit more directly. I have a hard time sleeping alone. Is it okay if I be a little close tonight?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still processing what just
I know.
happened.
I just saw the post in the Discord.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry. What?
She asked if she could be a little closer tonight.
Oh, sorry. That took me a minute to. Woo.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
It was
Yes.
a lot.
But Paige will just kind of shyly look into her pillow and nod a little, like, yeah, I think I'd really like that tonight.
That Savannah will slide in and will huddle Paige close, wrapping her gloved hands around her, and we can end there for tonight. God damn, we extended it another 10 minutes, and it was just emotional turmoil from the inter-party
We
relationships.
started so hard, and then two of us
Jesus
crashed into
Christ.
We
sad.
all be wildin'. All right.
Everybody was so happy.
Thank
There's
you,
one
everybody.
thing Pain is good at. It's making everyone sad and upset and scared.
But the thing is that we've done this so many times. We've had like the best roleplay, and then all of a sudden, like, it just crashed. Just turns.
The emotion, the
Party is
post-RP
popping off, and then
nut
suddenly
clarity.
Mr. Incredible meme.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. I hope you all had fun and enjoyed all of what happened tonight. Be sure to come by next time. We're actually going to be playing next Wednesday because of Halloween and everything. So we will be playing next Wednesday
Halloween.
for more Ashes of the Last War. If you haven't done so already, please give me a follow here on Twitch. Give me a sub over on YouTube, where I post the full VODs of all of these streams, as well as a follow on Twitter, and you can join my Discord, the Eternal Citadel, and be a part of my incredible community. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. This was a emotional roller coaster, and let us go. We're gonna go raid Glitch. She's a cutie. So
Cute.
if you are a follower, please copy down the call to hugs. If you are a sub, please copy down the knight's message. And we are gonna raid Glitchtress. He is playing Final Fantasy XIV.
The critically acclaimed.
Yes, the critically acclaimed, massively multiplayer online RPG. Big cute beans up in here. They're gosh darn right. Alright, everybody, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Let's go send Glitch some love. I hope you have a great night and the sweetest of dreams. Bye!
Bye. Wednesday, don't forget. See you next Wednesday. Bing, bong, boom.